Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome to another video. This time we are going to do the Create a Design challenge. I got tagged by Curly Simmer. She's also the creator of this challenge. She has an amazing YouTube channel, you should really check her out. And yeah, she tagged me in one of her videos where she basically created this amazing and really cool new thing called the Create a Design challenge or Create a Design video. So she had like a really nice idea that I think can be a thing on YouTube channels or for you at home. It's basically about, yeah, creating a design with The Sims 4. So since I'm German and I start to talk rubbish sometimes that doesn't make any sense, why don't we just look at her video where she explains it all.
Where you create a sim. How about this? Create a design. So pretty much you have a sim screenshot of, well, either your sim or a landscape, and then within a photo editor, for example, Photoshop, or for free, the program GIMP, you create a new type of design composition. For example, you can be inspired by...
So yeah, she tagged me in her video and I just loved that idea. And I just was thinking like, what should I do? What should I do? What kind of design should I do? Which kind of Sims should I use? And then it just came to me because I constantly change my YouTube banner and I kinda quite quick with it. You know that I have like filtered the process so well. So I started to have a shout out on my Facebook page where I asked people to send me or like to write me if they have a YouTube channel and that I'm going to do their YouTube channel banner. And basically the one with the least subscribers wins. And through this we have 3 winners. And I'm going to create their YouTube banners, and I also want to showcase, of course, the smallest simming YouTubers. And yeah, so like this we could melt the Create a Design challenge with showcasing 3 new SimTubers and yeah, maybe show you the process how I create YouTube banners or just designs in general. I also wanted to show something that is free and available, and I think the most easiest way to create a YouTube banner would be with a site called PicMonkey. So this is just a website. You can go to picmonkey.com. There you can edit some photos that you already have or some designs that you already have, create new ones and even collages and all that stuff. It's a really creative tool, basically like all those smartphone apps that you have for changing your photos and filter them and all that stuff. And I use this website basically every time I do a thumbnail. All my thumbnails are done with PicMonkey. I don't want to praise the site, they don't pay me for doing this, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you that this is for free. And yeah, so like this you don't have to buy like mostly expensive photo editing software to do this. This is actually pretty basic. So I asked those 3 girls if they can send me their sim selves, and yeah, that's when I get started. I clicked on edit on PicMonkey and chose this template for the YouTube banners. You can find that online, just write YouTube banners into Google or template for YouTube or something and you will probably find it right away. That's what I did here. Basically I just uploaded this to the site and then you can use all the tools there. So I started with Yurima Plays. Also, of course, I remind you this video is so you can look at their channels and check them out. They're pretty new because I only chose the most smallest YouTuber that have answered me to my Facebook post. I also want to thank everybody who entered, of course. But yeah, just be reminded that there are a lot of you out there that have even smaller YouTube channels. So I hope you don't feel bad that I didn't pick you, but those 3 that are going to come now are really the smallest YouTube channels that have answered me. So yeah, I also asked all of them to send me in their sim selves. Basically, they sent me the links to their sim self, and then I took some screenshots screenshots in game, and then I mostly chose like 2 or 3 screenshots of their sim self, how I like them, and then in GIMP, which is another free photo editing software, I've cut out all the background so it's easier to stack them, which is something that is pretty easy too in GIMP, but there are like lots and lots of tutorials for that, so I'm not showing you how I did that. Also be reminded that this is not a tutorial how to use PicMonkey or how to do these kind of banners. I just wanted to tell you that I do them on PicMonkey and how basically the process may be looking like, and that's why the whole shot is basically just the picture as it is and not showing the tools or anything. So for Yurima Plays I chose the font called Sophia, I guess, and I also found some really nice feathers. Mostly I get all of these kind of, I would call them stickers, they're called overlays in PicMonkey. They have a pretty wide selection of overlays that you can choose, but I mostly use mine a lot more. And I get them from DeviantArt or other websites. I always make sure that it's for free and that I can use them for commercial use. And so like this, I don't have to, you know, write me down from where I have the font now and from where I have this overlay and all that kind of stuff. For me, I have no idea if this is like the restrictions here for official YouTube banners, since it's not like directly on like merchandise or something. But I think it's like in a gray zone, you would say, and therefore I usually use all those stickers and overlays that I really can use and that I don't have to credit back. I also want to thank everybody. Maybe you recognize your own stuff that you have uploaded to DeviantArt or to your blog and are so kindly to share with everyone. Thank you for that. So yeah, that was Yurima Plays. I asked her to give me like her sim self, and then I always asked what kind of stuff they're into, if they were a sim, what kind of activity they loved their sim doing, and what their favorite color was. So Yurima's color was turquoise or aqua, I would say, and yeah, she liked painting, so I made it look a little bit more fresh because this minty aqua color just looked so fresh, and therefore feathers, it's all very light, and I wanted to make it like a whole theme. And then at the end I'm going to put some splatters or like some splashes, some color splashes behind it, so it looks like painting but really light. And yeah, the next one is LISI'S Sims World. She's a German and she has basically a much bigger Facebook group, I would say, or like Facebook page. She's more of a Facebooker, I would consider more of a Facebooker, but she has some tutorials on YouTube. Also, she didn't even have a banner on her YouTube channel, so I decided that would be a good idea. And I asked her, her favorite color was yellow. She sent me her self sim and she wanted to incorporate something like on a computer, doing stuff on the computer, but she had like a really cool Facebook page, and in the info it was like tips around the build mode, and this is what I put there under her name. It's tips rund den Baumodus, the German for everything about the build mode in Sims. So yeah, that is her banner, so I made it a little bit more pop arty. I think it looks really cool, and also like really something totally different to Yurima Plays banner. I really liked it and just thought it looks more like a comic. It's like a comic speech bubble, and yeah, she likes yellow, and since it's Sims in her name, I had to make Sims green, of course, because Sims is always green, you know. Plumbob's always green. And the next one is Sally Sim, and Sally Sim is a really young YouTuber, and she is really new to YouTube. She doesn't even have any YouTube videos yet, but she will start really soon. Also, I took a screenshot of her sim that is, I guess it is surprised or something, or good. I usually use the animation in CAD and then I change the traits and take screenshots of the sim, since I have a better resolution of the pictures then, and you can really zoom in there and have like some nice shots with just a blue background, which is also pretty much more easier to cut out then. I guess her sim was like surprised and therefore is like raising the arms, and I had to erase the arms so it isn't like in the banner itself. And when I sent her her banner, she was like, why does my sim have no arms? And I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, girl, but they were in the way and they're not on the banner, I promise you. But I just thought that the sim had the perfect facial expression here. So yeah, you can see that Sally's sim likes the color purple, and yeah, I just thought purple is cool. We didn't have that. We had aqua and yellow, so purple was perfect. And since she is a little bit younger, I decided also to go with a more pastel-y, very light version. It always reminds me, for me personally, it's something more younger and like more innocent and something like this, and I wanted to that people associate that maybe with her banner. So yeah, also her sim was a teen, so I just assuming that she's younger. I don't know especially, but yeah, it was a little bit hard first because it's actually a very plain banner for her, but I just thought it looks better that way. I wanted to add something more to it, but since this zigzag pattern, I don't know how it's really called, is so powerful and like keeps a lot of attention, because it's such a powerful pattern somehow. There's too much action already in the pattern. Everything looked super weird if I would add something more than just, you know, her name and maybe these ray of lights. So I thought, yeah, it looks pretty cool like this. It's pretty simple, super simple, just, you know, to overlay the sim self and, you know, the font. And the font is called Luna for her, and for Lizzie it was, I guess, Bibis New or Bibas Neue. I have no idea how to pronounce those font names, by the way. They are all like weird. But yeah, those are the 3 banners that I've created for them. I hope you like them. Maybe you had a nice insight how I do them and how I approach this kind of things. And yeah, I just hope that you check all those 3 amazing new simmers out. Say hi and welcome to the community, maybe. Would be really, really cool. And also I want to thank Curly Simmer again for tagging me. And I personally am going to tag Spring Sims and Zoe from the Great Symphony. And I'm going to tag Soft Sims because she's just doing the island challenge. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I want to thank Curly Simmer for tagging us. Please check out those 3 amazing simmers, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!